So good evening and welcome to Boxing Media Hub, proudly in partnership with Jam's Boxing Chat and Falcon Contracting. We're here for another prediction on this Friday the 13th special between Erislandy Lara and Danny Swift Garcia, which is for the 160-pound middleweight WBA title. I'm delighted to be joined by Håkan Johansson and Jabbit Boxing. How are you, fellas?
I'm good, mate. Thank you.
Good man.
I'm
How are
all
you,
good,
Håkan?
thank you.
All good, mate. All good. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Right. So we're going to walk everyone through this fight, and at the end, we're going to give away the ticket to the Charlie Edwards against Thomas Somber fight, courtesy of Håkan, who generously donated this ticket for Boxing Media Hub to raffle off. Jabbit's one of the men who could win it, so I wish you luck, Jabs. We'll do that at the end of the show, my brother. Right then, who wants it first? Do you want me to go first, or do one of you lads want it? It's completely up to you.
You can go first, mate. Crack on.
Okay then, mate, I'll go first. Right, so we've got Erislandy Lara, who's got a record of 33-3. His only losses came to Canelo, Paul Williams, and Jared Hurt. So Jared Hurd, should I say, not Hurt. So they're some top operators. He's been in there with some real good level opponents. He's won multiple world titles. And then we've got Danny Swift Garcia, who's not fought since July 2022. So he's been out the ring 2 years and 2 months. And he comes back in at a division he's never fought in for a world title. It's a little bit odd for me, but he was a very, very good fighter when he was fighting. Like, look at the people he beat. He beat Eric Morales twice. He's beaten Amir Khan, Zab Judah. He's beaten Lamont Peterson, Paulie Malignaggi. He's beaten Ashley Theophane. He's held multiple titles at welter and super welter. So he's definitely that level. But is it fair that he's coming in straight for the 160 title? I'll go to you, Håkan, first. Do you think it's fair?
No, he has been out 2 years, and to get the world title in a new weight class is not right for me.
Definitely. Couldn't agree more. What about you, Jabs? What's your thoughts on that one, mate?
I'm just echoing what you guys are saying, mate. It doesn't make sense. You know, I'm sure, like, Lara's now, it's his second fight of the year, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you got
He was
Garcia
last
coming
out.
in.
Sorry, he was last out against Michael Zafara, which
Yeah.
he KO'd in the second round. That was earlier this year. Yeah. So it's his second fight of the year, where Swift is not fought since July the 30th, 2022.
Doesn't make sense, but I don't see how they can justify it either.
There's plenty of other
You know,
people who
what's the
deserve the
point in that
middleweight
in
title.
rankings?
Yeah, definitely, mate. Definitely. We've got a couple of comments just come in. DJ Pat, one of Håkan's Swedish brothers, has said, many say this is the best fight on the undercard. For me, it's a snooze fest in my eyes. I don't think it will live up to what everyone thinks. It should be a Lara UD, but a boring fight. He's also added, if I can find it, evening, boys. So good evening to Håkan, good evening to Jabbit. Brooklyn Amari, big up Brooklyn. Thank you for coming through. I'm not seeing you in a minute, mate. Jan, what's up, mate? I'm back. I'm glad to see you back, Brooklyn. Thank you for coming through, sir. And Mr. Neutral has decided to join us. Big up yourself, Mr. Neutral. He's just saying, good evening, lads. And because Danny was PBC, anything can happen. Now, that's true, because PBC are a bloody joke at the moment, aren't they? In truth. They really are. They really are. Well, anyway, on this one, I'm going to give my prediction first, and then we'll just go across the line. I think Erislandy Lara is going to absolutely box the ears off Danny Swift Garcia. I think he's been out the ring too long. It's not his natural weight. Lara's very, very slick, very accomplished. He's world champion for a reason. Many people avoid him. He's a very avoided fighter. So I'm going to go Erislandy Lara by a massive UD, and I mean he wins 9 or 12 at least. Håkan, what's your thoughts on that, mate?
I agree with DJ Pat, my fellow Swedish friend here. I think it could be a very boring fight, a snooze fest, and I think Lara wins. But I think Lara don't need to do that much to win this fight. So I think Lara wins on a Judy.
Yeah. Jabir, what's your thoughts on this one, mate, before I move to the comments?
I think Lara wins it on points, mate. The only danger really against him is Danny Garcia's no-look left hook. But, you know, he was last in there 2 years ago. He didn't even weigh in at 154. And, you know, now he's coming at 160. And if memory serves me right, Lara's on a 3 KO win streak at this division.
He is
So
at 160. Yeah.
he may stop Garcia. You know, we've seen it before when they've come up in weight. Khan and Brook, for example, against Triple G and Canelo, they both got stopped.
Yeah.
I think it could be Danny Garcia's first knockout loss.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Jabbit Boxing. Just going to run for a couple more comments. Brooklyn said Erislandy Lara by stoppage. So he's going with what you're saying, Jabs. Liam Tully's joined us. Big up, Liam, mater. He's put, evening, lads. Cannot tell you why, but I've actually picked Garcia by majority decision. I'm surprised at that.
I think for him to get that, he's got to really put it on Lara.
He's got it as his upset of the weekend, he says. Bless you, Liam. Thank you, mate. Mr. Neutral is saying agree, Jab, so he's agreeing with you as well, Jabbit.
Celtic brother.
There you go, mate. There you go. So basically then, we're all going Lara, aren't we? But it could be a stoppage, could be points decision. You know, Lara, if you look at his resume, he's beat some good fighters. Like, he's beat Gary Spike O'Sullivan, who I rate very highly. What a warrior he is, mate. Love a bit of Spike. He's beat Yuri Foreman. He beat Ishe, who's a very, very good fighter. So he's been in the top table before. But
he pushed Canelo all the way as well.
Yeah, he pushed him hard. Yeah, he's only lost his game to Canelo, Paul Williams, and Jarrett Hurt. And they're no one to be laughed at. You know, they're top-level world operators. So, yeah, it's going to be a good fight, nevertheless. Nevertheless. Do you think it'll be the boringest fight of the night or the pick of the night? What's your thoughts on that?
I don't think it's going to catch fire, especially if Lara has his way. It's going to be behind the jab, out of range, and he just spring back in, doesn't he? So
what he does best, he just keeps them on that jab and just keeps working them over. That's why he's so avoided, because he's that level. He's that level of skillful boxer. Definitely. Well, thank you, lads. Before we go, though, we are going to raffle off Mr. Hawkins' generously given ticket to the fight coming up on the 27th at York Hall, Bethnal Green. Jabbit's in for a chance of winning this. So what I'm going to do is, I've got a hat here. There's 10 names in here. There's only 10. There was a lot more people who DM'd me, but they weren't subscribed to Boxing Media Hub. So I didn't put their name in because the rules were you had to be subscribed to Boxing Media Hub. So to anyone I've not put in, don't take it out on me. You didn't do what you were supposed to do. So I'm going to give it a good shake. And I'm going to pick the winner. Let's see who we get. Right, the winner is Liam Tully.
Congrats, Liam.
So Liam Tully's won the ticket. So big up Liam, and he's in the chat as well. It may be difficult to stay awake through this. Yeah, I agree, mate. Definitely, it's going to be like 4 a.m. But at least you've got a ticket to the Sonny Edwards fight. So Hawkins, are you okay to sort that out with Liam directly? Or do you want to send it to me and I'll send it to him?
I sorted. I will transfer my ticket from Ticketmaster to Liam.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, mate. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for joining, Jabs. Thank you, Hawkins. Thank you to everyone in the chat. Make sure Mr. Neutral saying it's a fix. It wasn't, I promise you. I can open some other names if you like. There you go. Look at that name. Look who I just pulled out. It says Jabbit Boxing, that one does. I've just pulled it out. There was can't even remember the other guy's name now. Peaky Blinders was in there. All the regulars were in there. Sam SWS Boxing was in there. There was loads in there. Anyway, good win for Liam. Disappointed for you, Jabs, to be fair, because I was hoping you'd win as well, you know, because you wanted to go, didn't you? So, oh well.
Actually, it would have been hard anyway, because I'd come back Saturday and I'm going to the show in Cardiff the next day.
Mr. Neutral said it should have been Jabs. That's a bit biased. No, I'm happy for Liam, though. Away. So he gets to go back to your call. It was a fair draw, that's all I can say. Right, so thank you to the lads for joining. Thank you, everyone in the comments. I know you're just kidding, Mr. Neutral. I know, brother, I know. It's all fun and games, pal. But anyway, thank you ever so much for joining. If you don't already subscribe, please do so. Check out the rest of the content, and we'll be back very soon. We're going to leave you with a little bit of this.